trying to decide if I want to go into Tuolumne or go into Murphy's. It is insane in there. It's insane. I couldn't even film. There were so many people. They were all just jumping around and getting in front and moving and grabbing all the things. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to film in here. It being a holiday weekend, this might not have been the best idea. So I'm just going to continue to thrift. If I can film inside, I will. Otherwise, we'll just have to look at my thrift haul once I get home. There were a lot of people in there. I love this. $30. It's so crowded in here. People are banging into each other, banging into me. That's really pretty. Guess it's a table runner. It says $3 table runner. That's really, really pretty stitching. Kind of go through here. There's a bunch of junk in the back and it just keeps going and going and going. So I'm looking for a frame for the painting print I took. Oh, that's a mirror. Oh, darn it.
She was telling me how it came apart and she couldn't remember how they did it.
That's the best.
Yes, when you find things like this. My friend Pam has these trees. Not like that, they're like real trees. Not real trees, but they look more realistic with the glitter. Oh wow, I want those.
You just gotta get in here and dig. Oh, these are kind of cute. They're plastic.
I like the same, but I like the frame.
They're only $2. It'd be cute outside.
You have Joseph, huh? You're gonna run out of room.
Oh, yeah, no, we can't do that. We're gonna redo the house. I'm gonna turn my bedroom, but turned into her bedroom, back into my bedroom, but I'm gonna put the spider in for me. And then we're gonna turn the bedroom into a hallway, so that way we start cleaning back in.
I really like this because I like the handles here. I think these are great. $8. It's kind of a lot, and I really don't have anywhere to put it, but I really, really like that for desserts. Oh my gosh, this is just the cutest. That would be a really amazing soup mug. That's just too cute. Was it $4? This is super cute. It's $9. Not sure it's worth $9, but it would be really, really cute to take a casserole to someone's house in that, or even just serve it on the table. You know what? I might get that. That's just really, really cute.
Thank you. Okay, Andrew, that's what I need. Yes. Is that just it, Andrew? Just the shoes? Yep. Okay, Katie, go out already.
$40 used. I could probably find one like that new for $40. It's really pretty though. It's some fun little old-fashioned-y things. This is, I don't know. This This is like a little melon baller, right? I'm not sure. Maybe a dress? No, it has a canal. What are those things called? A canal rivet? Really like this Mission. $15. I think I'm gonna get that. I don't know what Mission it is. It doesn't say on the back. But I think I'm gonna get it. I really like it. I like the colors. So I'm at a red light. And I just had to stop in really fast and tell you, in that last thrift store, there was this woman. She was probably about 80 or 90. She had her daughter with her, and her daughter was probably my age. And this woman, I don't know, I think she was curious as to what I was doing because she was following me around. And every time I was like videoing something or picking through something, she would say, "Oh, look at this. Isn't this nice? Oh, it's so cute. Oh, oh yeah, what would you use that for?" And she's just so chatty. And I was like, I felt kind of like, because I'm chatty too, and typically I chat with people. I have no problem sitting in a store for, I don't know, 40 minutes talking to a stranger about nothing. I have no problem with that at all. But I was trying to get some footage, and she was just like, she was so cute, and she kept looking at me like I was kind of crazy, like she wasn't really sure what I was doing. I don't know if she was chatting with me because she was secretly sleuthing me, trying to figure out if I was for real or what I was up to, or if I was suspicious, or if she was truly just a chatty old lady like I'm gonna be. Oop, time to go.
There are insulators.
Insulators.
Yeah, for electricity. Mom, you still have to pay unless you're not done.
Oh, well, I was just still wondering.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't want to rush you. I just. I always find stuff in here.
Oh, she's got a great shop there. I didn't even look at that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Wow.
I feel like that's one of those I would read that also over. I'm gonna swing it around the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
The kids love it on their backpacks, and they're just, I sell them crazy birds come in.
Oh, that's fun.
Welcome to my thrift haul and reveal. I am really excited to share this with you. Okay, so I went thrifting. I hit about 4 stores, but I'll be honest, I wasn't really into it. I was just kind of feeling like I needed to get out of the house because I was working on my cabinet, and I kept picking at it. So I decided to make myself leave the house, and I decided to go thrifting. And so there wasn't a whole lot that I got, but what I did get was really, really fabulous. And so I'm going to start with this print. It's a print of one of the California missions. And the California missions, I don't know, I should know this better. It's like Camino Real, a whole bunch of California missions. So I'll try to do a little bit of research and pop that in later. Recognized it immediately as one of the missions. I'm not sure. I've been to a lot of them. They're really, really, they're really famous here in California. I'm not really sure if other parts of the world know about our mission system, but yeah, it's truly, truly controversial because it was really devastating to the native population when they came. And some of the California Indian people are still really, really, really angry about it. But I'm just looking at it as a really beautiful piece of artwork. It's just so well done. It's a print, but it's really huge, as you can see. So I'll do a little bit of research on that and pop it in right here. Second thing I got that is really, really exciting for me, and they wrapped it up so well. So I was looking at this in the thrift store, and I was really loving on it. And a woman walked by as she saw me looking at it, and she said, "I looked at that too. That's really beautiful, isn't it?" And I said, "Yes, but it's so pricey." And then I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I went back, and I did pull it out, and I went up to purchase it, and the price tag on it says $30, and this is an amazing picture frame. I'm not sure if it's an antique or not, but it is so beautiful, and if you can see the details, and the back has a metal stand to stand it up, and I just fell in love with it. And so I made the decision, even though it was pretty pricey, to go ahead and get it. I don't know, we'll see. But that is like, so I didn't tell you the whole story. So I go up there, and she's looking at it, she's tapping the price. She looks at me and she's like, "I'll do better on this for you." And I couldn't even say it out loud. I just went, and I didn't even ask her what she was like thinking. I was just like, "Oh my gosh, anything less is better." So she goes and she starts ringing it up, and I see it come up on the cash register, $20. She took $10 off of it for me, and I still have the receipt right here. $21.62 with tax. So she took $10 off of it. Oh my God. And that was like, I was thinking she'd take $5 off, or I don't know. I was just thinking $10. So I got it for $20. The lady that was looking at it had already left the store, which I'm kind of glad, because it would have been really probably heartbreaking for her since she was looking at it and passed on it because it was so expensive. And then I come along and get it for $20. Baby. Are you getting excited with me? Do you want to come up here and sit with me? Nope. Okay, so the other thing I got, I did not need it, but it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. It was $9, and that's kind of pricey for a casserole dish. But what I love about it is it has its own little basket. And I just love baskets. I absolutely love baskets. They're everywhere in my house. And so I've wanted to start making casseroles just because it's winter and I can use the oven and I can make a big old dish like this and I can split it up into several like days of food for myself. And so if I find a casserole that I absolutely love, then I can make it and take it to my friend's house. That's really fun. I can't wait. So I got this. And I absolutely did not need this, but it's becoming a weird little, I don't know, it's becoming like a weird little obsession of mine. If you've seen any of my past thrift haul videos, you're going to notice that I've been, collecting these, excuse me, my nose is running. Okay, edit that part out. I have been finding these apples, this whole apple, it's a whole series of apples. I think it came from Kohl's originally, or Target, or not Target. I think it was Kohl's. I'm not real sure, but it's just this whole apple series of cups, and I found some cups and a teapot and some Lunar, stop, okay? You're making me nervous. You have to just chill. He gets really whipped up when I start talking because I don't talk. Because, well, maybe I talk to them, but very limited sentences like, do you want to go outside? Are you hungry? You know, those kind of sentences. But talking like this, it confuses him. And he just gets all like, he's growling. I don't know if he thinks I'm talking to somebody that's not here and he's growling, or I don't know, have I called in the spirit activity and they're all hanging around me because I'm talking and now he's growling at the spirits? I don't know. Anything's possible, but he just gets so whipped up and can you hear him when he's growling over there? And now he's hissing. Okay, I'm going to let him outside and then we'll pick up here. We'll pick up at the apples. That took a lot of effort. So I paid $4 for the apple bowl. The apple bowl goes with the teapot, the teacups. I don't have the saucers, but I'm looking for the plates or the saucers that go with this set. I'll probably find them one at a time. That's okay though. Anyway, so I have this. I got this to go with that set that I never even really wanted. I literally, okay, so this is how things grow, scarily. This is my mother's trick. It scares me that I'm doing this. However, I saw the cups and I fell in love with the cups, and there were like 8 cups. So I fell in love with the cups. I only wanted 2 of them. They didn't have saucers. So I was like, oh, I don't really need all the saucers. I don't really need all the saucers. I do need the saucers. There weren't any. I don't really need all the cups. I just need 2. So I get 2 cups, put them in my cart. Of course, I'm at a thrift store. Put them in my cart, and I'm looking at it, and there's these canisters, like sugar, flour, canisters that were apples. And I was like, oh my God, those canisters are so cute. And if you've seen me in my kitchen and other videos, like I have cabbage stuff and I have carrot stuff and I have whatever. I like mushroom stuff. And so I like to have those. So I got the apple canisters. There were only 2, so I got both of them. Okay, so I have the apple canisters and 2 cups without saucers in my cart. And I walk away. Then I thought, well, why didn't I get the teapot? That's stupid. Go back and get the teapot. So I rush back and I get the teapot. And there was actually somebody that had come up and was looking at them, but she saw that I had other things in the cart that matched it. So I think she was just being considerate, kind of backed away from it. So I'm like, are these cute? Do you want some of these cups? Because I think I only need 2 cups. Like, I don't need all these cups. And she's like, you know, people sometimes aren't quite as friendly as I am. And I have to remember that. She's like, no, you can have all the cups. I gotta go. So I was like, okay, maybe I will take all the cups. So I did end up taking all 8 cups, the canisters, the teapot, and maybe one other. Oh, the creamers and the sugars, and the creamer. And so I'm like, I'm rolling up to the cash register, and of course my card is like, and so I finally get up there, and she's like, "Isn't this that's the cashier? Isn't this that's so cute?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I really only wanted 2 cups," and she's like, "Oh, well, do you want to put all the rest back?" And I'm like, "No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it." And she's like, "Okay." So she's ringing them up, rolling them up, and putting them away. And so a while ago, maybe about 3 weeks ago, I went to a different thrift store, and I saw a water pitcher, the big Apple water pitcher, and I was so excited. And then I was gonna get it. It was $8, but I was like, I'm so excited to get this. And so I turned it, and I had a big chip out of it. So I left it behind, and somebody else actually bought it. I was there this last weekend, not looking for that, but just there looking, and I didn't find anything in that store, I don't think. I thought I did. Oh, this is what I found. I found this. Yay! Okay, so that made me happy. So I found this in that store. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I found I just was talking about it. The casserole dish. I found the casserole dish in that store too. So anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this. I got the bowl for $4 in a whole different store. Way different store. So actually in a consignment store, which is funny when consignment stores only have one thing of a whole set, a whole series of things. Makes you wonder, because you know they're consignments, so you think the people that are getting rid of the thing to sell would just off all of it, which is probably what my kids are going to do as soon as I die. Actually, probably they've already told me that they were. I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. So, okay, so moving along, I did a thrift reveal maybe a week ago. And, yeah, I did. I think it was last weekend. And so there was a lot going on. And I missed a bag. So I'm going to do that reveal with this reveal. But I didn't thrift any of this yesterday. It was just the painting and these other three things: the picture frame, the apple bowl, and the casserole dish is all I thrifted yesterday. However, I do have a bag of things I thrifted last weekend that you haven't seen yet. And one of the things, and let's see, this was $5.99, and it's actually a Christmas tree skirt to go on the bottom of the Christmas tree. However, I'm going to use it. I have a little bistro set outside, and it has a hole in the center for an umbrella pole. And it's metal, it's like wrought iron. It's just a little bistro, wrought iron, 2 chairs. It's super cute, super small. The whole top of the table is only about this big. However, it has a hole in the center, so I can never put anything over it. So I got the bright idea that since this ties up and it has a hole in it naturally, I could use this as a tablecloth on my bistro set when, like, I don't know when, just whenever. If it's nice weather out this winter, I can go out there and I can sit out there in my velvet tablecloth and drink my tea. And my daughter tells me that I don't buy objects. She says, "You buy dreams." I think she's right. It's like, oh, what I can do with this. It'll be so much fun. And we'll have tea. And it'll be snowing. And it'll be so beautiful and so romantic. Okay, so moving along, the other things, I'm just gonna empty. Okay, so this was $1.99 and it has owls on it. So I love the little owl ornaments, but I don't like the branch thingy. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the owl ornaments off and use them on my Christmas tree and then put the branch thingy in my pile of thingies and see if I can figure something out to do with that. But I loved these little owls. They're so cute. So they're gonna go on my Christmas tree. So I have a little bit of work to do on that. I got these ornaments as well. I was really excited to get these. They were priced at $4.99. Okay, and it says 6 for $4.99, but there were only 5 on here. So I go up there and I tell her, I'm like, well, it says 6 for $4.99 and there's only 5. Do you think you can do something for me? And she's like, yeah, I'll take $1 off. So I'm like, yay. So these are all blown glass. Can you see? Like, these are all blown glass pieces. I don't know if you can really tell how beautiful they are, but I got 5 of them, so I'm super happy about that. 5 of them for $3.99. I'm gonna wrap these back up. I don't want them to break. They look old because the glass is kind of getting yellowy color. So I might try to like scrub them. I might just leave them. I like things looking old. Okay, so this was kind of a lot. This was $7.99 and it's kind of a lot. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this lacy part off. I seem to buy a lot of blue things with lace. No, only one other thing. So I think this lacy part will just pop off pretty easy and then I'll scrub it all up and I'm gonna put it in my little kitchen apothecary. So, which I'm gonna be doing a video on that really soon, okay? Like hopefully this weekend. So this will get cleaned up and then I will use this in my little apothecary. And the next thing I bought, and this is the last thing, so thank you for hanging in here with me. And this was $12.50. However, it was half off. So it was only $6.25. So the thing I'm going to use this for is I am going to be making my annual fire cider. And I'll tell you what fire cider is. If you don't know what fire cider is, I'll tell you what that is in the video when I make it. However, I need to decant the fire cider that I made last fall, winter, like beginning of winter. I make it usually the beginning of winter. And so I didn't use it all last year. So I'm going to decant the other fire cider into this canister and then set it out on my counter so that I can just take a shot. It's vinegar, so it's not like alcohol. It's made with vinegar, and so I'll talk all about fire cider in that video. So stay tuned for that one. And that's it. Thank you so much for coming along with me on my thrift haul reveal. I had a lot of fun thrifting these things and it's going to be a lot of fun using them. And I challenge you to try to pick them out in future videos when I'm cooking or when I'm hosting or when I'm just doing some decor, or maybe you'll see something in the background. So that would be fun. Stay whimsical, my friends.